Hey, giiziway-manigoonan. Fish clan, come from the earth. Talking about today is giiziway-manigoonan. Okay, the giiziway-manigoonan is that I'm starting to realize that I'm only speaking to a certain audience that really believes in spiritualism. So I'm just gonna stick with that, and I'm not gonna try and get any other whatever anybody else to try and believe anything other than just what I know and what I people that are the viewers that want to learn. Giiziway-manigoonan is a Ojibwe term that's used. What it means is the creator is he gives you that spiritual. You always carry that spiritual strength and power. Like you always carry it. It doesn't go anywhere. Giiziway-manigoonan. Giiziway-manigoonan. It's similar, a little bit different. I just want to stick with that word. And what I wanted to really get across today was that what they call is bad spirits. And then the word for that is Maji. And I never really heard that said too much up until not too long ago when some of the elders started talking about that. And I asked them why are you talking about that? Like, because at the time I really didn't understand some of the things they were. I knew what they were saying, but some of the words were unclear. And now I have a very good understanding why they were talking about these things. And what it was is some of the people that were coming there were talking about, they were dabbling in things that, like that, like Margie wanted to do, and things that I don't know why they wanted to, but they did had a I guess they just had a fascination with that, with things like that. I'm not going to get into a lot of details about what they were doing and how they were doing it because it just I really don't have the need to. I mean, I could. It's like they're doing like how do you say Satanism and weird stuff like that, and I think they were acting very odd too at the same time. That's how come I knew. It was like okay, this I know this person, but he's acting very odd. And the reason why I bring it up is because there's lots of profiteering going on with people that are not well with themselves. And that's why I brought up this Maji Wanadu stuff and all this stuff like that because people are getting a little bit too fascinated with it. And the reason why I bring it up is because a lot of things when we talk about them and when we live our lives, you give life to a lot of things, and whatever you feed is you give life to it, whether it be negative, positive energies. That's all it boils down to is negative and positive energies. And that's what this is all about. It's your energies, the energies you give off, and how you conduct yourself all the time, and so on. That's why I'm getting more in detail about a lot of the words and being very specific in what I'm talking about. And I know it's not very clear. Sometimes I have to apologize. I mean, I've been going on my third week up in work camp here, but still, this is the best time I have time to do this, to speak about these things, because I see it. I've seen it a lot of it throughout my these a lot of the guys I work with, a lot of people I've talked with, they talk about they've seen stuff. I mean, there is such a thing as bad, negative, bad, I guess, stuff, and I believe, and of course, for me, it's very easy. That's like drugs and alcohol. That's what's plaguing a lot of people in where we live and how we live ourselves today. It's everywhere and anywhere, and it's just taking over a lot of people's lives. And when people start talking about marijuana, that's a dead giveaway to me that they're not spiritually strong. And not only that is that there's a possibility that they may be dabbling in stuff that they shouldn't be doing. That's what I've come to understand and learn in my walk. And to be honest with you, I took a couple of years off, and that's why I'm up here working because I needed that. And it's time for me to go back soon to work with that in that area. That's why I'm doing these videos is because I'm articulating a lot of stuff that I want to. I need. I was just easy to talk to, but like we talk about the teachings, the Altsakak, the story of life, and my walk on. It's getting very good. I'm starting to understand a lot of things that I couldn't before, and now I am able to talk about them easily, a lot more easy, not only in English but with the language also. I get to go giiziway-manigoonan. I'm just saying that I understand a lot of these he indocuments teachings and I make way out my walk, the trail that I'm taking, and where I'm going. And uh, one of the biggest things is the changes that are going on, and they're always happening so fast. And right now we're in a society, and that's one of the things that's why I talk about those energies that are out there, negative energies that people are picking up. And I don't know what I just don't understand why they're fascinated with all these negative energies and why they want to keep them. I just it's not. I just don't know. I don't have a grasp of it. I guess that's what's going on. It's a big thing that's happening out there with everybody, not just with certain people. It's like with everybody. They're having these. Like people are hard. They can't even, you can't even communicate with certain people. Why? Because they just communication is very weak. I see it weak and how people can talk to each other and even the littlest stuff, let alone spiritualism. There's like a big argument going on over who's better, whose beliefs are better, who's this. For me, it's not about that. And if you believe in something, then good. That keep it, have it, and if it helps you, then that's good for you. Like believe in what you believe in. Anything I talk about is things that are coming from my experience, and I'll get in more detail about my experience about these things. When we did ceremony many times, it was always what I've seen is it's always the negative energies that's a result of drugs and alcohol. That's what it's always been when we have these. There's so many different types of ceremonies we have, and we have all the tools that are there: the drum, the pipe, the drum. And people have an they say what they're feeling, not so much thinking, not sometimes maybe, but more times than any, they talk about how they feel, and that's what I'm talking about today about getting through and across. And they have it's, I know we call it there's another name for it, but I'll just call it a dark room ceremony where everything's dark, and then of course there's things we have there. I was showing it, but I'm not gonna. I'm just using that as an example. And of course the sweat lodge, but those even these are all very strong, powerful ceremonies that for me personally I don't play with. I don't joke around with. I mean, I'll joke around a little bit with others and stuff, but for me, I just do not play around with this stuff. That's why I talk about it in a way that's user friendly, like, on this YouTube. With that, there's going to be a lot more I need to talk about, but that's one of the biggest things. That's I'm not cutting up any in particular people. By any means, I'm just saying that there is a profiteering going on, and by no means am I cutting up anybody like therapists. Because therapists are there to help people, obviously, and when they, more times than any, the ones that are good, they open up to spiritualism. But it's just sometimes they have a hard time understanding why, because they think too much of the mental, and it's not as they don't tie into that spiritualism There's actually very little of spiritualism tied in there at all when it comes to spiritualism. That's what I've seen and known. Why? Because I've worked in that system for many years, and there's just maybe there's just no. It's not given any. It's more of a it's more of a intervention system, not a preventive system, where a lot of these things could be prevented way before they happen. Because there's always signs. Everybody believes in these signs that happen with people, and whether it be negative or positive, but more times it's obviously negative. And then we tie into a lot of things too, like dreams and things like that, things that we see in our daily lives, and we think it's negative. And like I said before, more times than any, the stronger, the worse the dream, the more powerful the message. You ever dream about like some horrific dream of whatever? I can guarantee you that's a message somebody's giving you that they're just one. And a lot of these dreams you already know. Like if you have a dream about something, you're gonna know what it is immediately. Not like you don't have to even think about it. Right away you'll know. And more times than any people they'll doubt themselves. Oh, I don't know what that means. And really, you already know. Like I've said already, that people don't trust themselves. They don't believe in what they want to. They don't believe in the obvious and what's right in front of them. It's right there, what they carry, and that's becomes with because of the society we live in. We're led to believe we need money, we need this so much money, we need to succeed. And then I don't want to get it off topic, but this is very important. What is success? Like I hear people saying being real. And meanwhile, when they're being real, they're doing crazy stuff. So it's like it's contrary. A lot of things are very contrary to, and all these teachings tie into each other that I've talked about already. And one of the things that I need to talk about is what's called the the con, Indigo con. That's it. That's something that's a whole different thing. We'll probably need to do more. But that's like the opposite. In Anishinaabe people, most Anishinaabe people anyway, will pay respect to that. Why? Because as good as people are, they have the potential to be not so good. And that's what I've been taught. Everything that I talk to you about is things that I've been taught over a long period of time. And all of these things have articulated themselves and to make me who I am today. And I don't fear a lot of things that most people do. But I'm not saying the opposite. It's just that I'm just getting a little weary, and I'm doing my best to be as articulate as I can, as clear as I can, using this English language. Whereas if I was to speak Ojibwe, it would be very clear. Kinasataran go Adewa. Sugar and you know a lot of things that I've talked about already. When you're feeling lonely and sad and scurvy and all those things, you keep in mind that please keep in mind that there's a lot of things that you can do for yourself. Don't be afraid to go and do them. Don't be afraid to put out the back, but don't be afraid to trust yourself and your dreams and what you've been taught through your dreams. And I don't feel like I'm talking like weird or anything because those are two very powerful things that nobody listens to. They don't listen to hear. They'll think it and try to have some kind of logical thinking about everything and anything. And that's okay too. It's just that I've already talked to people that are into that, and they've always hit a brick wall. Whereas if you're into spiritualized, there's no limit. There is no limit to what you can do when you tap into your spiritual ways. And like I said, there's many ways you can do that. There's many ceremonies. For me, the sweat lodge is one of the most powerful. But also the fasting one. The fasting is really good. It's one that I want to go back on soon. It's very strong, very hard. It's not easy. The, this all these things tied together, and that's what I want to talk about. I use these way to make it on as a title because that's I believe in that, and it's always there every day. And the only thing that sets you back is yourself. The there's negative, irritated feelings. That like it, in a way, kind of frustrates me. Why? Because there's a lot of medicines out there that are reverse that all the time. They're always there, but at the same time, it's like nobody wants to nobody wants to dabble in that. A lot of people will be afraid to think, "Well, I'm not worthy." It's like, no, that's when you need it the most. This much, bit, there's much going on in my head right now, but that's pretty much the logistics of what I wanted to talk about today. And make which for all you viewers that are out there listening, and if you'll eventually get this point, this a lot of these teachings will tie in, and there's a lot more I want to talk about. Like I said, there's a drill going on here soon. Take care of yourselves, and I say miigwech, and we will see you again. Now, you're welcome. You're welcome.